Good day to you all. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on your area of residing, your location. Yes, it's all about this Middle East crisis. I can see that it's spilling over. This morning I was watching some international news. Then I came across a saying in Indian parliament. They are just fuming. Angers were very high. Voices were very high. Raising their hands up. Challenging each other. Throwing pepper, throwing banting. Because there was a slight increase in petrol and the diesel prices. And they had a rumor that there are going to be a lockdown. So the parliamentarians noticed that if there is a lockdown, the masses of over 1 billion might be on the street, and it's causing a very big problem. So it's not going to be easy. And India, being what the second largest country in the world in terms of population, after China, they rely solely on crude oil in terms of massive production that is going on in their country. So this rate of Hamas that have been affected by this war is posing a great danger to the world economy. Yesterday, Donald Trump convened a first cabinet meeting. I don't know whether it's before this, after, during this war, but they had a cabinet meeting yesterday, and he has been boasting that Iranians are in for a deal. Even he straight out towards the outcome of the deal, the strategy, what and what, the proposal. But Iranians denied everything. Even they tabled their own terms and conditions. That if those things are not being met, that this crisis will not stop. Israelites, then in their own way, systematically eliminating top-ranking officials because they say that they want a regime change. They want to cripple able-bodied people Iranians are fond of. Yes, let me tell you something you don't know. If you recall back in the year 2000, when we had COVID-19, when the airspaces were locked down, them ships were not sailing, we have a massive economic crisis. Because the world evolved globally by being connected to one thing, maybe positive. This threat of Hamas, you can see, is a strategic point. That is where some of the big ships, where they sail to the different destinations. And the Iranians have been using that as a bargain power. Whenever they have crisis in the Western world, the first of all, their target is that sort of Hamas. They would like to destabilize it so that the world will come on their knees. And this one is not left out. So while I was watching this Indian commotion in the parliament this morning, I asked myself one simple question. If this thing did not stop between now and next month, what are we going to see? We are going to witness a massive revolution all over the world. Because if crude are not being distributed to different countries, it will affect production system, it will affect livelihood of people, billions of people. So guys, and the condition that Iranians set out, I don't think it's an uphill task. I don't think Israel will buy that idea, America will buy the idea, because Donald Trump has a very big self-aggrandizement. And Iranians are busy disturbing their neighbors in the Gulf states because they know that those Middle East allies, the Saudi, the UAE, the Oman, the Kuwait, they are fond of America. They are American allies. So America have a lot of bases in those countries. So whenever you provoke Iranians, they want to use something as a bargain power. They want to tell you that you can hit us with your drones, with all these missiles you have, then we can get our pound of flesh from those your allies. So I don't know where we are heading to, but one thing is sure: if this spillover, if this crisis did not stop, let us tighten our belt, let us tighten our shoes, because I've been witnessing all these little price increments in this United Kingdom. The other time I went to buy some, the things I bought last week at a lower price now is increasing slightly. So the Strait of Hormuz, I don't know when it's going to be opened freely, because all the ships are scared of being hit by me. And you know how the cost of one ship. So if anything happened to it, it will be paid by foolish. So guys, let's keep our fingers crossed and know that if care does not taken, because see, what Iranians doesn't need is telling them that you want to control them from your base. Especially, they don't want to hear about Israel being in control of their affairs. But Netanyahu is also bragging that they have done what they wanted to do. As far as they have limited those evil people, they call them evil regime. They have done with their work. Trump said that also, that since they have finished what they are in for that place, any other thing that is happening there is not their business. That although they don't want to work with Ayatollah son that is now the new supreme leader, but, and I don't know whether Iranians maybe we bow for them, but it's not going to happen. So guys, are we ready for economic recession? Are we ready to withstand this crisis that is looming? If you are ready, come to comment section. If you are not ready, come to comment section. But one thing is sure, we must navigate this terrain together. We are going to win. We are the masses. We don't want this conflict. Let it stop with immediate effect.